If this video found you, I honestly believe that there's going to be some kind of channel message that comes through for you. Now, you might not know this about me, but I really don't believe in coincidences at all, in the slightest. So we're going to see what wants to flow out for you. Now, if this doesn't resonate at all, feel free to scroll on. That's more than okay. That's cool. We'll just see what wants to come through in the cards for you though. I'm excited to see what's going to come out. See what wants to be shown. The first card that wanted to come through for you is service. So I feel as though I could be speaking to a chosen one or a light worker. It definitely feels as though you do have some kind of tremendous light that you're meant to share with this world. Now it kind of seems like your ancestors are hovering around in the background as well. I could even be speaking to a modern day nurse or a caretaker of some kind as well. It just feels like you're meant to be here to provide service to others during a time that other people are going through a tremendous life change of some kind. I'm almost picking up on mediumship abilities as well. Some of you could be kind of like a bridge in between worlds. That's what I'm getting. But it looks like there's going to be abundance that comes in for you, and I can see the correlation here. It's almost saying that when you do step into your purpose, abundance is going to be a side effect of that. I'm also drawn to that for sale sign in the background. So some of you might be really being called to move somewhere else, or just being drawn in a brand new direction. I'm also drawn to that man that looks like he's having a spiritual awakening there. So maybe over the New Year period, you could be letting go of addictions or things that no longer serve you, just letting it all go to create space for these new beginnings to come in. I really get the feeling that next year is going to be your year, especially when it comes to mission. Now we also have trickery here as well. So this tells me that you could have been dealing with some kind of gaslighter in the past. I'm hearing Virgo and Capricorn. This could have been someone that betrayed you or lied to you. I do feel as though you're over it for the most part, but Spirit is saying feel free to forgive yourself, because sometimes we can have the strongest intuition in the world, but we can still be perceptible to things like gaslighting, because some of us are good-natured and we want to see the goodness in others, and sometimes it's not really always that way, especially in this era that we're living in. Most people have their own agenda going on. Most people are kind of selfish these days. So, don't take it personally if that happened to you. That's what your guides are wanting you to know. We also have balance here. So it could be that the cards are saying that whoever it was that wronged you, they are going to come into a time of karmic retribution by the looks of it. There could have been 3 people involved in this situation in the past. I just get the feeling that the cards are giving you a heads up and letting you know that whoever this person was, they didn't just skip away into the sunset and live a perfect life, because, people that snake other people, they often have like a stench about them. They have this energy about them where you can tell. That's like an accumulation of bad karma. And I feel as though the cards are saying, hey, they didn't get away with it. Trust us. We're working this situation out for you behind the scenes. You don't need to see what goes down. I do get a feeling that it won't be pretty. So you've been protected in some kind of major way. And it does seem like you've had to go through it. Like life has obviously handed you lemons, and you chose to make lemonade. And not only did you choose to make lemonade, I definitely feel as though you chose to put a price tag on that lemonade, and you made a career or some kind of life purpose out of all of the betrayal, or all of the hardships that you've endured. You really turned some kind of bad situation into a blessing for yourself. You're giving me alchemist energy here, transformation. Also, I feel as though there's a lot of hard work that needs to be done, and I feel as though you're not scared of that. You're not afraid to roll up your sleeves and pour your all into something, some kind of creation, some kind of legacy. I just feel as though you're going all the way with this, and you know that there's going to be hard work that it needs to be done, but I feel as though you're not afraid of that. We also have faith as well, so I definitely feel as though with your faith, it's almost like some of you could be really getting into, like Bible studies or meditation, spiritual practice, whatever it is you're doing. I feel as though you really are connecting with a higher power, and I really do feel as though you're being led. I do get that feeling, and with that diamond imagery there, as corny as this is to say, I feel as though you're kind of like a diamond. Like, you've been through isolation, you've been through stress, and you've really turned into the person that you were meant to become in this lifetime. That's what I'm getting. For some reason, I'm getting some channeled messages in relation to life coaching as well. It almost feels like whatever it is that you've learned, whatever kind of life situations you've been through, I feel as though you were meant to pass on this knowledge to other people in some kind of way. I also have growth here, so it kind of looks like you have had to endure some growing pains, and that's normal. Like, everything in nature, whether it's like animals or plants, none of us get through life without a bit of growth and growing pains, because if we were all just happy all the time and if things were just perfect all of the time, then there would be no transformation. Literally, the earth itself wouldn't even have gone through evolution. So this is just saying, like, you've evolved in some kind of way. That's what I'm trying to say. You also have victim here, so I don't feel as though this is your energy. You're not giving me a victim energy at all. This could be someone from the past that gaslit you, that is now acting like the victim, like, oh, woe is me, like a meh, 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 meh. That's the kind of energy it's giving, like someone's going around saying that you were the crazy one, even though they caused some kind of reaction in you, and you were just reacting to someone else that's now playing the victim. Spirit is saying don't worry about any of that, because, yeah, this person's going to get what's coming to them. What else, Spirit? Some of you could be definitely getting some new clothes, or like really going into mind, body, soul kind of a connection where it feels like you're about to emerge as the brand new version of yourself, and you could be doing something physical to really cement some of that inner work that you've been doing. So like buying yourself new clothes, getting rid of old objects, really cleaning out the space and wherever you're living, like just changing up the vibe completely. That's what it's giving. It's like you've become some kind of brand new person or version of yourself where it feels like you're different now. All of the situations that you've been through and had to endure, I feel as though they changed you in some kind of way. And now you're about to step into this new chapter. And Spirit is saying make a wish, especially if you see a dandelion, or if you've seen one, your cards are saying make a wish, make a wish. So it definitely looks like with this 1111, it seems like there could be someone of interest coming in for you. In the background there it says angel numbers and dream synchronicity. So you could be connecting with someone in the dream space. That's kind of what this energy is giving. I'm also getting some downloads coming in. This is just going to be for one person, and it's going to be quite random. I'm just getting that feeling that the messages are going to be quite random. I'm being given the theme life coaching. So you could have had a crossed over loved one that acted like a coach to you. It's almost giving me like that movie, The Karate Kid, with Mr. Miyagi. This could have been someone that trained you in the past. Like if you were ever into athleticism or something like that, or if this person was into the Olympics, then Spirit is saying this message will be for you. Because they're giving me phrases like go for gold. And it's almost like this person is saying, remember what I taught you. You know exactly what to do. So if you've been suffering from life responsibilities or some kind of work situation, it's as though this person is just like, you know what you've been trained for, you know exactly what you need to do. And yeah, I'm getting the numbers 8 and 0. So it's like this person could have passed away when they were 80. I'm seeing R sounding names and D sounding names. And they're giving me the word journey. I feel as though that's all that's coming through for now. We'll get back to the cards. Sorry, that was a bit random. But we'll see what else wants to come through. Spirit is saying it's a brand new day. So giving me Aladdin vibes, like it's a brand new world you're about to step into. And yeah, you could have someone furious or someone up in their emotions because you're coming into a time of a lot of success. And yeah, some of you could be planning Some of you could definitely be planning in relation to risk and survival, because we have natural disaster here, which is giving me prepper energy, where you could be saving for a rainy day, or you could be observing the risks that are happening within society. And it's almost like you're going to have some kind of a game plan. Some of you could be investors and investing into crypto or raising capital or seed funding. I have definitely been hearing the words. I've been hearing XRP over the last couple of days. So if you're into crypto, you know, but I'm hearing XRP. So that might be relevant for someone. But yeah, whoever I'm talking to, it's like, you know how to survive. You've already been through the worst of it. You know all the risks, you know all the challenges. And yeah, Spirit is saying that you're going to be setting intentions. And I just feel as though these intentions are going to play out in real time. You're going to see them come to light. Also, it feels like Spirit keeps talking about your light for some reason. You going to the next level when it comes to really embodying your light. Like, I watched a Robert Greene interview online the other day, and he was speaking about really coming into and embracing like your authenticity to the point where you're embracing like the sides of yourself that are a little bit embarrassing, like even a little bit like autistic at times, like embracing that side of yourself, and not only embracing it, but letting other people see that. Robert Greene was saying that that's when you really step into your destiny, and that's when the magic happens. So I feel as though this is channeling through for someone that's about to shine their light in some kind of way. It's also giving me truth seeker vibes as well. For some reason, Julian Assange is coming through, and it almost feels like when you are brave enough to really embrace your light, it feels like, you know, like dark opposition is going to come against you, the yin and the yang. So dark forces will come against you, almost like Edward Snowden, Julian Assange, JFK. When you speak your truth and you embody that level of light and changing the world, people will come against you to try and cancel you, shut you down, silence you. That's the kind of energy you're giving me. So I feel as though you're going to do something quite significant within this world. Regardless of age, I feel as though you've got time. You're not running out of time. You can do this. And I feel as though there's going to be some kind of strategy involved here. It says planning, prediction, and mind reading. I'm also getting the kind of channeled message that you've made some kind of prediction, or you could have made some kind of post online where it's really thrown someone through a bit of a fear loop, because you could have said something, because I'm hearing the phrase too close to the truth. So if you posted something, it's like you're giving someone else the vibe that you know something that you shouldn't, or you know too much. Now, that'll just be for one of you. Spirit is also saying, don't fall into any traps, especially if someone tries to come towards you and they're kind of like a bit of a two-faced person where someone's going to be acting like your friend. This could be at work. Spirit is saying they're really not. Don't fall for any kind of tricks. And yeah, you'll know if it's for you. They're also saying, invest into charities if you have some spare change. The reason why this is coming through, over the last couple of days, I've been getting this theme surrounding energy exchanges, karmic balance, that kind of thing. And it did make me have a few thoughts about the past. When it comes to like doing good karma things, it always comes back 100-fold. Like I can remember a time where I lived in Melbourne and I was broke. Like I was about to be homeless myself. And I had no money coming in, and I was down to my last $100. So I knew on some kind of level, I actually believe in this kind of fundamental universal principle that if you do good things, it'll come back, like that kind of, you know, karmic thing. And so I went to the supermarket and I spent my last $100 on some grandma that was in the line. I helped her to her car, unpacked everything, and it wasn't me being a good Samaritan. I was actually in need of a miracle. So that's what I was doing. I was being selfish. And, you know, I went around and I helped a bunch of homeless people by handing them out food. And in a couple of days' time, I did get unexpected money just come in. I think it was from Medicare or something like that. But, yeah, that I'm just being called to say that. Like, if you feel drawn to, like, helping people out in some kind of way, it's going to come back tenfold. I wasn't expecting to say that during this reading, so it's really random, and I feel like it's honestly coming up for a reason. What else, Spirit? It looks like you've gone through some kind of renewal process where you've been rebirthed and, you've accepted the past now. Like all of the situations, you've just said to yourself, it is what it is. I'm choosing to move forward, and I am never looking back in the past again. I know what happened to me was wrong. I know what happened to me really sucked, but there's nothing I can do about it now except for surrender control. But Spirit is saying there's going to be some kind of evidence that comes up. So if someone did wrong you, there's going to be something that happens, like some kind of investigation or proof or truth coming to the surface. We also have, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world, Matthew 28 through to 20. So I do feel as though your angels are with you every step of the way. And you could be going on some kind of adventure, getting out of the house, opening your eyes and seeing what Spirit is trying to show you within the world. What else, Spirit? Yeah, there's going to be some kind of blessing that comes in for you. For some reason, I'm feeling as though this blessing is going to come in the form of good news. It's almost like you're really going to be trusting yourself and following your passions. And it's almost like you could be seeing something online, almost like a competition or an opportunity that you decide to delve into. And as a result, I feel as though there's going to be communication that comes in, like correspondence, like an email, something like that. Spirit is saying that you're going to have good people around you, because if you look at the imagery here, we've got expansion as well. So it's almost giving me a lot of community kind of vibes. So, it's almost like you could be joining a new church, a spiritual circle, online learning, something that involves like-minded people. Just through this card, live and learn. So you could definitely be delving into learning new information, training, development, experience. You also have, you are a light of the world, Matthew 5 through 14. So you're definitely a chosen one of some kind, or a light worker. But there seems to be some repeating themes in this reading surrounding like candles, light, embracing your truth, embracing your authenticity, and also life coaching keeps coming through as well. So I'm trying to tie this all together, but it feels like you are meant to be some kind of spiritual leader or teacher, pass down some kind of wisdom in some kind of way. That's what it's giving. And as a result, you're going to meet like-minded people and you're going to be able to go on some kind of journey. What else, Spirit? Yeah, we have alliance. So, we have loss here. I really don't like the imagery there. Losing a pet is the worst thing in the world. The worst. So if that's you, my condolences. I'm sorry about that. But we also have alliance here as well. So, yeah, it's also giving me the feeling that if you lost someone from your life, like a friend or, a love partnership, it's almost like you're going to be getting a replacement. So you're going to be getting a replacement. Don't worry. What else, Spirit? Yeah, self-discovery journey incoming. Higher power coming through. Got some Aries symbolism there. Almost looks like that. Going to be discovering a lot about yourself, and I feel as though there's going to be other people that are projecting their ish onto you, because when we do up level in a major way, for some reason, other people try and drag us back down. It's kind of like tall poppy syndrome. That's what we call it in Australia. Yes, so you are about to have some kind of elevation. So don't be surprised if people try and project their insecurities and inferiority, mediocrity onto you. That happens, and it's normally always the people that aren't living in their life purpose that do this. When I get hate comments, I just block people, because all I see from that comment, I don't even really read it. All I see is I'm not living in my purpose. I'm taking it out on someone else. That's all I see when I read comments like that. So I feel as though this could be coming up for you as well, obviously. But yeah, with all this kind of imagery here, it just feels like you're about to light up the night sky in some kind of way. And yeah, it could be stressful. You could be feeling a little bit of overwhelm, but I feel as though you know what you need to do, and There's might be a mountain of work that needs to get done, but you're going for it. You're going for it. Let's see what's going to come up in the tarot. I feel as though we could get some more signs there. What's this good news that's coming in, Spirit? What's this good news that's coming in for my beautiful collective? They're saying ownership. So ownership of assets, it might be that. Aries energy. If you're saying, oh, well, I don't have any money to buy assets, so it can't be ownership for me. Spirit is saying that there's always ways. Like, do you remember when COVID happened and there was so many businesses that were going bankrupt, and instead of the businesses like going bankrupt, you could have reached out to them and said, hey, I'll buy your business for $100, $200. It would have been better for the business owner than, you know, completely going bankrupt. But you know what I mean? There's always ways. So Spirit is getting me to bring that through for a reason, I guess. But yeah, I definitely feel as though next year is going to be your year where you're going to be in a good mood more often, all the time. Complete like excitement. You're going to have something that you're going to be so excited about. And I feel as though it's linked to some kind of major opportunity that's coming in. It doesn't feel like a handout. Like, it feels like you're going to be worthy of this opportunity that does come in. It's also giving me some feelings of luxury as well. Like, you're going to be taken care of, and it feels like the universe and God are going to provide. When you step into your service and purpose, it's like, yeah, no, I keep getting kind of like that karmic kind of energy where you do good things for other people, you're going to get it back in return. So there was someone in the past that wronged you, and you've seen straight through this person. You've seen straight through them, and I feel as though they've strengthened your discernment in such a way where there's been some kind of activation happening when it comes to your instincts. That's what I'm getting here. We also have justice. So Spirit is saying that justice is going to be served. A lot of energy to do with Libra here. What is this justice going to be, Spirit? What is this justice going to be for the gaslighter? For the person that wronged my collective? Ooh. I'm hearing that they're going to feel exactly how they made you feel. 10 times, tenfold. It kind of looks like, you know, they're going to be wanting attention from other people, but they're going to be feeling like no one cares about them, like they're not special, like they're not important. I know that sounds horrible, but that's the imagery, that's the feeling I'm getting. It feels like this person's going to feel kind of like all these doors are closing on them, like they've been left out in the cold. No one really cares. No one cares anymore. And as a result, it's like you don't care. You give 0 Fs. You have no sympathy, because this person really kind of drained your empathy in such a way where it's like, oh, maybe one time you were a bit of an empath, but it's like this person drained your empathy from you to the point where it's just like, I don't care anymore. I really don't care anymore. The reason why this is coming through, I feel as though you are some kind of earth angel or chosen one. And I feel as though this is coming through because this person is still watching you from afar. And it definitely feels like this person could have moved or something like that. Someone that definitely turned their back on you. Also getting Virgo kind of themes here, where it kind of feels like this person went into hiding. Oh, my ear's ringing. This person could have snaked someone and then slithered off and had to go into hiding, or just had to keep a low profile. If not, that's about to happen. That looks like it. But it's like this person just betrays everyone they come into contact with. They lie. They betray. And as a result, it's like they are going to have to go into hiding, and they're going to have to pull back their energy. They're going to have to lay low, because I feel as though this person is going to really irritate the wrong person this time. As a result, I definitely see this person viewing how much abundance you're coming into. It's like you're going to generate some kind of wealth. Some of you could be becoming millionaires. That's honestly the feeling that I'm getting. with this extreme wealth generation. But it's like this other person who kind of doubted you in some kind of way is going to observe all of this play out. And you know what? It's like they really tried to wear a mask with you. They really tried to lie, put on a show. But in the end, I feel as though other people seen this person's true colours. I really do get that. Your guides want you to know that anything is possible. You can have anything you want. What else is coming through, Spirit? What else is coming through? Yeah, this is definitely someone that hurt you, betrayed you, broke your heart in some kind of way. And as a result, it's like this person hardened you in some kind of way, but it actually somehow worked out in your favor, where you are going to be receiving some kind of message. Let's hope it's not them. Who is this message going to be from, Spirit? There's some kind of organization that's coming towards you. And this could be online. This could be online, but I feel called to say don't trust all of the correspondence that you get. That's what it's giving. It's just like there's going to be some kind of correspondence that comes in, but I feel as though it might lower you in some kind of way. So really read the fine print and really like haggle, try and make good deals, that kind of an energy. Some kind of organization. A sneaky organization. So it's like don't trust it. But I almost feel as though, you know how I said earlier there's going to be multiple opportunities that are coming your way? I feel as though there's going to be good ones and bad ones. And it's like you're going to have to use your discernment here. That you're going to do something that's going to massively shift your life, like day and night kind of an energy. There's some kind of not rebirthing, but some kind of lifestyle shift that it's going to cause everything to change. This would almost be like moving to a new location, becoming a new person, stepping into creator mode. And as a result, there's going to be some kind of service that you end up giving to others. Some kind of service. And I feel as though you're going to be able to make money from this. And it's almost like the floodgates are about to open, where I feel as though you're going to make more than you can even see coming when you step into some kind of mission. Let's see what else is coming through in the cards. Can you give us some more messages, Spirit? We have libation, donation, pray, religion. So that's a bit of a confirmation. It makes me feel good when I'm correct like this. What else, Spirit? We also have gossip here. So someone might be talking smack about you. Definitely hearing R-sounding names. Definitely getting a lot to do here with Virgo. Also Capricorn. But yeah, it definitely looks like you're going to be living your best life. She's just obviously celebrating. She's got paints in her hand. She's living her dream life. Maybe with like her dream house, dream destination. And there's all these people in the background that just are not happy with it. So that's you. And Spirit is saying celebrate your wins. So, you know, sometimes when we're just like all go, all steam forward, we can forget to really celebrate ourselves and really celebrate the small milestones along the way. Like, yay, like your guides are saying you've come such a long way. Make sure to really like reward yourself, buy yourself a gift, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment when it comes in. We also have blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God, Matthew 5-9. So you're meant to be some kind of peacemaker in this world. Some of you could be musicians. There's a lot to do here with like sound and frequency and resonance. So you could be using sound healing to really kind of elevate. If you are a musician, I'm almost getting the message that there's going to be some kind of management team that comes forward. That could be your collaboration. This will just be for one person. But, you know, there could be a good one and a bad one. So use your discernment. But, yeah, it definitely feels like you're coming into a time where you're just going to be dancing, loving music, loving creation. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, they're saying really a couple of things. They're saying go your own way, be original, embrace authenticity, and they're also saying the attitude of gratitude is going to completely switch up your life. And I feel as though you know this. So it could be that you're downloading like books or like really getting into that kind of beautiful new year kind of vibe where you might be filling up positivity jars or really like finding ways to switch your mind to focus on the positive. That's just the energy I'm getting. Anyway, I better leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. And yeah, if you participated in the last reading challenge, I have chosen the winner now and they didn't want a shout out. But they were all really funny. They all made me laugh. So yeah, that was really good. Some of them were just really odd, but they all entertained me. So thank you for that. And yeah, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've posted. I've been on holiday and I'm finally back. And yeah, I'll love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.